Story number 7, The Scarecrow's Promise. The Harper farm lay on the outskirts of Mill Creek, where the land turned to shadow after sunset and the crows came to roost on broken fence posts. The house had collapsed long ago, its chimney leaning like a gravestone, but the cornfield endured, stretched out in a sea of withered stalks. But even after all these years, one thing still stood tall in that field, the Scarecrow. Every Halloween, the townsfolk lit jack-o'-lanterns along the dirt road that bordered the field, grinning faces of candlelight to ward off whatever stirred among the stalks. No one ventured any closer. No one but Aaron Whitlock. He was 17 that year, too old for ghost stories and too proud to fear them. So when his friends dared him to walk through the field beneath the harvest moon, he went without hesitation. A flashlight in one hand, his breath ghosting before him in the cold. The corn rose higher than his shoulders, dry leaves scraped together like whispers as he passed. The moon glowed dull and heavy, and the jack-o'-lanterns on the road cast orange light that wavered like breath. Somewhere within the sea of rustling stalks, a scarecrow waited. When Aaron found it, he nearly laughed. It was nothing but straw and rags, a burlap face stitched with black twine, a crooked hat, a grin drawn in soot. But then he saw that beneath the hat, one of the eyes was a polished button, the other a coin glinting faintly with the moon's reflection. He raised his flashlight. "Boo," he said softly, mocking it. The wind fell still, and in that silence he heard it. The creak of wood, slow and deliberate, like the post shifting its weight. The scarecrow's shadow bent across the soil, lengthening toward him. Aaron stepped back. His beam flickered, then went out. Somewhere behind him the stalks moved, a dry, rhythmic rustle, one step, then another. He turned and ran, the corn tearing at his sleeves, his heart hammering so loud it drowned the wind. The footsteps followed, uneven but steady, straw against earth, wood dragging through dirt. He burst from the corn near the line of jack-o'-lanterns. Their carved faces flickered wildly as if warning him to run faster. Behind him, the stalks parted, a dark shape lurching into the open, the burlap head lifting toward the sky. The scarecrow's grin burned orange in the candlelight, its eyes reflecting flame. Aaron stumbled toward the road, but the scarecrow was faster now, its limbs no longer stiff but fluid, pieces of straw flying loose in the wind. It reached the ditch, and then the candles in the pumpkins all went out at once. Silence. The next morning, the sheriff found the field untouched, save for a single jack-o'-lantern at its edge, newly carved. Its face was smaller than the others, its grin uncertain. Inside it sat a button and a coin, both darkened with ash. No one saw Aaron Whitlock again, but each Halloween a new pumpkin appears beside the field. Its light flickers long after midnight, and the scarecrow, now wearing a jacket too fine for a farmer, stands a little closer to the road. And if you listen carefully, beneath the wind and the rustle of dry corn, you might just hear it breathe.